Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth. Today I'm here with NJ, the owner, CEO, and founder of Posh Affairs event venue in Georgetown, Kentucky. And today we're just gonna have a little sit down, little chat about the venue and what he has to offer. So first off, MJ, how are you doing today?
Wonderful. Yeah.
What makes Posh different than other venues?
So I think Posh is different based off our rooms are pre-decorated, different themes, and it kind of gives you a variety to choose from as far as going to a blank canvas venue and having to have somebody come in and decorate everything. So each one of our rooms probably have about $20,000 in decor, so that alleviates a lot of pressure off of people that can't afford decorators and stuff like that, you know.
So how many rooms do you have?
So we have 3 venues here at Posh. We have a wedding hall, which is used a lot for weddings and baby showers and stuff like that. It is the smallest of all 3 venues, and it's called Miss Pearl. Miss Pearl is the one that has all the flowers in the ceiling. It's real beautiful. Probably my favorite room out of all of them, but it is the smallest. It does hold a capacity of 100 seated guests. But if you do weddings and stuff, of course, you can get more than that. Miss Diamond, the one we're in now. Miss Diamond is more my style, I would say. Kentucky's more of a rustic kind of style. Of course, this is more fancy, blingy type of vibe. A lot of birthday parties in Miss Diamond. Capacity 150 comfortable, 180 max. Yeah, so it's real pretty and clean and white and real nice. Our 3rd venue is Miss Fancy. It is our biggest venue. It is our rustic style room, and it has a capacity of 200. And it has all the barrels and the rustic vibes in there.
So are all 3 rooms ever used at once, or how does?
So they can be used separately for separate events. So we could have 3 events going on the same day, or we can open them up to where it accommodates up to 400 guests. So all 3 venues can become one, pretty much, which is happens quite often.
So talk a little bit more about the full day rentals.
So with our full day rental, it's from 8 a.m. to midnight. Most venues cut off 10, 11. You have to be out. But you can rent per hour after midnight as well. So you can pay the full day price and get it from 8 to midnight. And then you just do per hour after midnight up until 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. is our cutoff. And people are like, 6 a.m.? Trust me, there's been people here till 6 a.m.
It's the new Miami, huh?
The new Miami in Georgetown. Yeah.
So what other communities besides Georgetown do you see a lot of business?
I would say 90% of our clients are from Lexington area, which a lot like it here because we're the only people here after usually 6 p.m. and there's just no riffraff and it's kind of laid back, chill.
So if a client wanted to bring in their own alcohol, what's your response to that?
I welcome it. Like I said before, I really don't want an alcohol license. I just don't want that pressure on myself. A lot of clients do self-serve, or they do signature drinks, or you can hire licensed bartenders. It makes you feel more comfortable, which I do recommend, but it's totally up to you. But that saves you thousands. And a lot of venues will get you where they'll have a cheap venue price, but then you have to use their food, which is $30 a plate. Or you have to use their alcohol license, which they charge you an arm and a leg. So basically, Posh is everything the other venues is now, in a nutshell. And really nice, really nice.
So has there ever been a case where like a client, you know, they tell you they want these certain hours, but once they get in the thick of it, you know, they're having fun, having a good time, and they don't feel like, you know, the night should be over. Do you let people kind of like extend their hours, or like how does that work?
So absolutely, yes. You can extend your hours, and you could play it hour by hour. You could, you know, come up to me or one of Posh's team members and ask, you know, can I extend another hour? You would just pay it right there on the spot. And that's what's really different about Posh. You know, you only get married once, typically, right? And you know, some people are enjoying themselves so much that they don't want a team. And like I said earlier, you could pay all the way up to 6 a.m. You know, and that's what really makes Posh stand out, is that it's your party, it's your hours, whatever hours you want it to do it. You know,
That's cool, because I've been to weddings before where it ends and you're like, dang, already?
yeah, it's
You know
quick.
what I
It
mean?
goes by fast. It goes by real
So
fast.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I haven't been to many venues where I've seen that happen.
yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool.
So definitely come and get your date locked in. Like I said, 350 does hold your date, and it does come off your balance as well, and that locks in your date, because we're already booking into 27 as it is, and it's first come first serve. And I have people get mad, you know, like, hey, can I call and leave a deposit without seeing the venue? And I don't like doing that personally, because I want you to see it, and I want to talk to you and get to know you and stuff like that. You know, and it's all about that connection, you know. And I prefer you to come in and see it for yourself before you pay a deposit. I get you see it online and it's pretty and stuff like that, but I talk to so many people, and it's so hard to keep up with. This person said they want to pay $350, you know, and I have a client in front of me that wants the same date, you know. And it's just, you know, it's so much easier, guys, if you just come in and go ahead and pay your deposit and get it locked in as soon as possible.
Is that deposit refundable?
There is no refund. So if you cheat on each other, I can't help. We can reschedule a different event, you know, for a different day or something like that. If you want to throw a breakup party, divorce parties, and that's another thing. We do everything you can imagine, anywhere from life celebrations, baby showers, bridal showers, weddings, divorce parties, what else? Engagements. We've had a lot of surprise engagements where people thought they were going to other people's parties, and we set up marquee letters, "Will you marry me?" And we've done stuff like that. I mean, there's tons of things that you could do, and there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there. You're more than welcome to use my space if you have an idea or a dream that you want to pursue. I'm welcome to that. I'm all about helping somebody else.
So before you even had a venue, I know you mentioned Fancy Hilltop was your first venue, but I want to talk about before that, before you even had an LLC. What were you doing? Were you decorating? Was it just in your head? Like, were you just good at putting things together? You know, like, how did you discover that you could make something like this happen? What were you doing?
Basically, I was just traveling the U.S., even outside of Kentucky. I mean, Florida, Texas, New York. You know, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have gotten away from that, because I really enjoyed that, like traveling and changing venues and stuff like this. Because you don't have to change anything here at Posh, really. It's already, you know, nice and elaborate. But I miss like the transformations, like going around and doing weddings and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start getting back into it. Probably hire me a manager here, so I'm shopping for managers. But yeah, I just miss that. Like when you get a blank canvas and you can make it look totally different, it's enjoyable. So I did that for like a total of 10 years.
While still at Toyota.
While still at Toyota. And I mean, it was amazing. I kind of wish that I would have kept doing it because the clientele would have been crazy. Because I kind of stopped, when I started Posh and stuff like that, because this was a lot.
So along with your creativity and vision and passion for trying to better the community and just bring people together and bring these great moments to life and help make great memories, what would you say is your skill set when it comes to elements of the party or the event?
I'd say I've been blessed with, again, I was known as the drapery guy. Love doing drapery. A lot of people don't like climbing ladders. And I love it, drapery was probably my number one thing, but I really say that there's nothing I can't do. If you have a picture or anything, I can pretty much duplicate it. If it's a backdrop, a centerpiece, I just got the eye for it, and it just blessed, and it goes from centerpieces. It could be coordination. It could be talking to people and calming a bride down. You just got to know. It's just something you learn over time. It's not something you just. Of course, you all are talented. You're all blessed with a gift, but you mold that gift and make it into what it is. And it's just a lot of educating yourself, a lot of hard work, and just being diverse. And no matter what culture comes your way, you have to step up to the plate, and that's what it's all about. It's all about making people happy and the community. And there's no reason why on your wedding day that you should be stressed out or worried about when the cake's coming or if the groom is ready. Your coordinator should take care of all that.
So jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
And he ain't scared of ladders.
And I ain't scared of ladders.
Thank you, MJ, for spending time with me and talking about Posh Affairs. Hope for nothing but prosperity in your business.
Thank you.
Seems like you've got the community. Seems like you're doing big things with the community. Definitely keep going, keep grinding.
That's what it's all about.
Thank y'all for tuning in.